What's happening, everyone? This is Mark Bruce with Fit Strength Performance, and we're going to go over our crossover series. This is a staple movement in our programming for our athletes, really working on changing direction, opening the hips up. We'll begin this with our youth athletes, ages 8 to 11, and then transition it up to making it harder for our older athletes in our semi-private training. So Connor's going to demonstrate this. And so first thing we like to start with is going to be that athletic position. So if you look at Connor, right, he's got his knees bent, hips back, chest up. He's going to start being on the balls of his feet, but again, if I bump him, he's not falling. So we still want to work on the foot strength because that's going to play a huge role in athletic performance. Okay, and we're not going to make this reactive. We want the athlete to get the movement down, be successful at the drill before we enhance it and make it more dynamic and reactive in nature. So Connor, we're just going to do our 1 count. So he's going to go to the left and pause because we want to see the athlete stabilize. Okay, so ready? Go. And you notice he's picking his feet up and he's not grinding it on the ground, developing that friction, which could slow him down. So we'll do it one more time. Go. So that's going to be our crossover step, just the 1 count series, going to the left pausing, going to the right pausing. Now we're going to do the 2 count. So Connor's going to go to the left and then to the right as fast as he can. So he's really improving that rate of force, that rate of force contact time. So he's going to get better at defense, at changing direction, at sprinting. So ready, go, hit. Good. So notice his feet are getting off the ground. He's really turning his hips. He's landing on balance. We always cue our athletes to think about when you land, you're going to do something athletic again. He's not going to bring his feet really close. He's not going to sway really far to the right because in basketball or volleyball, right, you're going to have to move hard to the left and then transition again to do something effective again. So now he's going to do a 3 count. So last, hit. Good, there we go. And now he's really stabilizing on that 3rd landing. And then once our athletes have mastered that, we make it a little more reaction-based. So this is just going to be our reaction crossover step. So Connor will start in the center. And I'm just, as the coach, I'm going to call out right or left, and he's going to do a repeat crossover step where if I point to the right, he goes to the right, then back to the center and pauses. And then I'll point to the left, and back to the center, right? You can add in more flares using a tennis ball to have him chase it down, fun stuff like that. All right, ready? Ready? Go. Hit. So that's a great job from Connor. You notice that that's much more sport specific, but we got to progress to being able to have the footwork. Athletes will do things a little differently, so we don't overwhelm them with coaching and cueing. We ensure that they can do the basic movement first, and then we progress and advance them.